Graham Linehan. No, 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 no. He's been arrested for tweeting, and everybody's shocked. But you wouldn't be shocked if you listen to this podcast because we've been talking about this for ages. Yeah, the problem of that general thing getting arrested for tweets. And I'd say to Graham Linehan
Yeah.
and them that if you really cared about, I mean, whatever, like just things in general, he would have been aware of this before. This is the problem with him. I don't know if you noticed, but he's quite obsessed with one particular thing. And the problem is,
Hmm.
if you seriously want to tackle a problem, you have to look at how that is connected to other things, and he doesn't do that. So he wasn't really aware of the free
How's the
speech.
problem connected to other things?
Well, free speech, for one thing, is an issue here, and he should have known that we're living in this time where people get arrested with armed police, with big raids of people's houses for things that they tweet. This has been going on for the last year. It's
I
old
think he's.
news.
I think he is aware of it. I think a lot
Oh,
of
he's
people
aware.
are
He's
aware
very
that it's a
aware.
massive issue.
He's aware of it now, but he wasn't aware of it before.
You think he
Only
wasn't
when
aware of there's issues over freedom of speech? I'm
No.
sure Graham Linehan was pretty acutely aware of.
Well, why was he so surprised?
Well, that is a good question. That might be a personality quirk
Oh, that he's constantly
because he
surprised.
does seem to get really
Oh,
quite
I haven't woke up in my bed
bollocksed
again.
off.
Oh my God, still in my bed. Yeah.
I think he was surprised because what he said was not incitement, was it? It was
It was a
so
joke. It was a terrible. It was a very bad joke, but it was a joke.
yeah.
Because it was a joke about having balls. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't wait for the court when they have to say that in court. You see, Your Honor, this is simply a joke about a woman having balls. It is not about the kicking. It is the balls themselves, which is the focus.
Yeah.
I turn to the good jury. What
Yeah.
of the balls? It is not the violent act of the kicking. No, that is merely it's merely a collocation.
I refer the lady to Exhibit B, a
Balls.
large
It's a
pair
big
of
picture
balls.
of balls that I got cut off by the eunuch maker. It's a great website, Your Honor. I think you should look at it. It's all the rage on YouTube. Everybody's into it. The BBC's been pushing it for years. Yeah. Yes, but then Nigel Farage went to the US and he said that the UK is turning into North Korea. And that's what I've been saying. And I was like, I can't believe
Is
it.
that incitement? What happens? What would happen
Yes, we should
if
bomb
people were
it.
encouraged by Nigel Farage saying that Britain's becoming North Korea, and then we went ahead and made Britain North Korea? Huh?
Well, no, but
Anything could
that's
happen if you tweet it.
that's the legal thing, though, isn't it? That's legal. That's why I'm very careful on this podcast. I would love to see Nigel Farage kicked in the balls legally in a legal manner. So what I want to see
I'd like
is
to see him volunteer to do it on
no, 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 no,
CBBC
no. I want
with
to
like
see
a gunge tank.
I want to see a motion passed by my local Labour Party that's taken to conference, that's then passed in conference, becomes government policy, voted on in the Houses of Parliament, and then there is a legislation that Nigel Farage will be kicked in the balls, and then he's kicked in the balls. And you can't say that's
That
incitement
would
to
be fair.
violence. That's
That's not.
incitement to we're into legal violence here. We're heavily into legal. We love legal violence on this channel. We love inciting legal violence, and we love watching legal violence. We love talking about legal violence. Legal violence. It's the alternative. Are you having problems on Twitter? How about legal violence? Join the police. Hey, join the IDF. Actually, that might not be legal.
Join the British government. Join the Labour Party. Do you feel very, very violent? Do you want to smash people's faces in and keep them quiet for some kind of thrill? Is removing your own legs not sufficient to give you a boner? Then join the Labour
Yeah.
Party.
Has amputee
There's only
porn-
3 members now. So
Have you become jaded
probably
by
have quite a
amputee
lot.
porn? It's just too much of it out there. It's too accessible.
This oh god, this amputee porn.
Ah, too much amputee
I
porn.
think the only way I'm going to get a fucking harder rush is to join the fucking.
I'm gonna have to
join the
cut off
Labour
someone
Party.
else's penis. Use that. So he said that Britain's like North Korea. I think Britain's like North Korea, right? Should we go through the ways that Britain's like? What is North Korea most famous for?
Haircuts, weird uniforms, uh, mass starvation.
Starvation. That's a good one. Yeah. So the government spends increasing amounts of money on the military while its population starves. It's a good start. Yes. Next. That's not the most famous thing. What is the most famous thing about North Korea?
Kim Jong-un.
No, he's just passing. He's just one of many. This is a constant.
Okay. A dynasty of leaders, all from the same family. Gods.
Well, we have that. We have the
royal.
royal family. So I assume Farage will want to get rid of the royal family. Too close to the Kims.
Loads of party officials use it looking like they're using computers, but actually the computers are just screens with no.
That sounds like Keir Starmer.
Have you ever seen that video?
There's
an amazing video
YouTube channel.
Basically, they take Western reporters. I think it's Vice. They take Western reporters into a computer room where they're all like, "You see all of our amazing computers? We're doing loads of research." And then, like the journalist is like, and then I noticed that there was no clicking of mouses, and everyone just had a blank screen because they can get a computer to turn on, but they can't do anything else.
No, but it's because they're all watching amputee porn online. And they had to quickly turn it off when they came in. So, the Western press is here. No, but I think
Kim Jong-un does not.
But that's bullshit, though, Matt, because they clearly have computers. I mean,
this was 2014.
There's a computer in every household, but
no, certainly it was weird.
Some computers.
Maybe they were told to not have the computers on in case it was revealing state secrets. Maybe the computers were working fine.
Yeah, we're not sure.
We
don't know what. They don't know how to use computers. So just keep them turned off in case they release a secret. We'll just keep them off. But yes, no. Look, the most famous thing about North Korea is its strong border policy.
It does have a strong border policy.
It does, doesn't it?
Demilitarized zone.
Yes, as a demilitarized. That's what they turn the channel into. That's what Nigel Farage is going for. You see. So I think, personally, I'm all for North Korea. I think we should become more like, but Nigel Farage doesn't. And so I would say to him, the main thing about North Korea is no one goes in, no one goes out. And if you don't want to fall into that trap, then what you want to do is you want to let even more people into the country. More and more.